Ayo. Washington, Tampa Bay, just underway. Fielded at the 1-yard line by Tampa, who won the toss and deferred, and he stuffed at the 19-yard line. Oh, man, I got to get the rosters up because I don't know these teams at all. All right. We got Washington and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay starting with the ball at their own 19-yard line. Tom Brady under center, one receiver each side. Two tight ends in the game. Play fake. Brady looking deep. He's going to dump it underneath, and he misses his man Godwin. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Oof. Man, that's a loaded Tampa Bay offense. Tristan Wirfs, rookie out of Iowa. Brady in the gun, takes a snap. Washington brings a blitz, but Brady finds his man Mike Evans out across the 30. There's a flag down. I think they're going to get Evans for offensive pass interference here. Pickup of 15 on 2nd and 10, but it looked like Evans pushed off. Take a look here. Officials are discussing. Oh wait, of course, it's Tom Brady in the playoffs, though, so they're gonna pick this up. I kid, of course. Oh, even better. It's a face mask on Fuller. Kendall Fuller gets a face mask. And that'll tack on 15 more. And just like that, Tampa Bay out close to midfield. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay all the way out to their own 49-yard line. Brady under center. Give is to the back. That's Fournette, and he picks up 9 off the left side. 9 yards for Leonard Fournette on 1st down. Into Washington territory for the first time tonight on the opening drive. Should be a good one tonight. Of course, many of you, I'm sure, follow me for Packers content and such. And with the Rams victory over the Seahawks, the Packers will either play the Rams or the Bears, depending on how the Bears-Saints game goes tomorrow. As Fournette gets another carry up the middle, 1st and 10. Tampa Bay upcoming. Another good gain for him. Washington defense, of course, Chase Young during the week said he wants Brady. He wants to sack him. Been looking forward to it as Montez Sweat heads to the sideline. Keep an eye on that as a development. Brady in the gun, man in motion, play fake, looks over the middle. He's got his man Chris Godwin inside the 20-yard line. And Chris Godwin with his first reception of the day. Another 1st down Tampa, and Brady has the Bucs rolling into the red zone on their opening drive. Chris Godwin one-on-one with Ronald Darby. Beat him on the inside route. And 1st and 10, Tampa at the 18-yard line. 12:50 to go here in the opening quarter. Tampa Bay got the ball first and has moved the ball very well downfield. Brady under center. Straight drop back looking end zone, and he floats it out of the back of the end zone. Got hit as he threw it. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. That's the first incompletion of the day for Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. Jonathan Allen on the pressure. number 93. Got there late. Tom Brady under center, give right side to Fournette, spin move in the backfield, spin move across the line of scrimmage, and Leonard Fournette picks up a nice gain on second down. Picks up about 7 on the play. We third down from the 11-yard line. Tampa Bay received the opening kickoff and has driven the ball down very efficiently on this Washington defense. Healthy dose of Leonard Fournette here to start the game. Brady has already looked and found Godwin and Evans as well. No tight end receptions yet, but I assume we'll see a fair amount of that to come. Brady in the gun, trips receivers left. Looking left, now comes back to his right, floats it out the back of the end zone, and he hits the upright, or the goal post in the back of the end zone. Got hit as he threw again, and Washington forces the field goal try. They bend but do not break. Good coverage on the back end forced Brady to work all the way through his progressions, and then eventually the pressure got there and forced Brady to chuck it out the back. Ryan Suckup on to attempt the kick. 28 of 31 on the season, a long of 50. This is a chip shot 29-yarder from the right hash. Suckup. Snap. Good hold down, and Suckup's kick right down the middle. 3-0 Tampa Bay, 11:49 to go in the NFC wildcard game. Tampa and Washington, the Bucks strike first, 3-0. The Rams pulled the upset. I don't really know if you could consider it an upset because I think they were. What was the? I guess they weren't probably favored. Yeah, they were plus 3.5. They were also the 6. Seattle, of course, the 3 seed. I'm probably more scared of the Rams, but the Seahawks just give me so much PTSD that I'm glad we don't have to deal with them. Like, honestly, the Rams are probably playing better right now. And I think that was shown tonight. But Seattle just gives me so much PTSD that I don't want to deal with that. So I like to think I know most of the Bucks offense anyway. And then I know a couple of guys on defense for them. But dang, man. These are 2 teams that I have not watched a lot of this season. Ooh, I'm blinded by the light. Oh, your touch. Sunday Night Football. Oh, Brett Favre against Brett Favre. Oh, they're showing all the quarterbacks that went to different teams. Peyton and Peyton, Tom and Tom, Brett and Brett. Man, Tom Brady in a Bucs uniform still doesn't look right. He could be there for 5 more years and play until he was 50, and it still wouldn't look right. Ooh, the Bucks kicker's got the most touchbacks in the league. Can he come play for Iowa State for like a little bit? And he'll add another one here into the end zone and let go for a touchback. For those of you just tuning in, Alex Smith is out tonight. Taylor Heineke in for the Washington football team. There's a penalty marker down on the kick. No foul for illegal formation on the kicking team, so we will just start at the 25. Taylor Heineke, my man, 8 career games in 4 seasons. This is his first appearance in the postseason, shockingly enough, not really. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Washington with the ball on their opening possession. Give us to Gibson, and he's not going anywhere. And Ndamukong Suh blows up. Ndamukong Suh blows up the carry by Gibson. 2nd and 14 upcoming for the Washington football team. I should probably get the Washington roster up because I don't know any of them. Or maybe the depth chart would be better. 2nd and 14 for the football team at their own 21-yard line. Gibson in motion to the right side. 2 receivers left. Taylor Heineke alone in the backfield. Takes a snap, looking over the middle now. Throws it deep middle, and he's got his man, but it's off the fingertips of Sims. Cam Sims had a shot at it. Taylor Heineke just a hair too high. If he puts this on the numbers, Sims might just score, honestly. He's got everybody beat. And it's just too high. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 14 for the Washington football team on their opening drive. Third and 14 from their own 21. Taylor Heineke takes a snap. Looking over the middle, he's got his man, Terry McLaurin, but he's well short of the first down. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage of the 25, but it'll be 4th and 10. Washington goes 3 and out, and the Bucks defense stands strong after getting the 3-0 lead. Not a terrible drive from Washington, despite it being a 3 and out. Taylor Heineke, just if Heineke's a little bit lower on that deep ball, we're talking about this possession a lot differently, but not the case, as Trezway will boot it away. Fielded at the 24-yard line of Tampa. Spins around the first man, but Mickens only able to get up to the 31-yard line, and Tampa will take over from there on their second drive, already leading 3-0. 10-11 to go here in the first. Tampa with the ball and the lead. At one point, Little Caesars had 2 pizzas for $8.98, and it came with a free 32-ounce drink and free breadsticks. What the hell happened? Yeah, you were right. Well, I guess since it doesn't super matter anymore because the Rams won, I guess I don't super care who wins this game. Had the Seahawks won, I might have cared because I think I'd rather play Washington than Tampa. But with the Rams winning, doesn't super matter. I guess I still want Washington to win just for the meme. Like Taylor Heineke beat Brady, because wins are totally a QB stat. No, they're not. But it'd be a funny meme. Oh man, it's been a heck of a start to Wild Card Weekend though. The Bills Colts game was really fun to watch. Colts, excuse me. Colts tried their damnedest to get a really nice fourth quarter comeback. Fell up short, left at least 5 points on the board, and lost by 3. Give to Leonard Fournette, and this time the Washington defense all over it. Montez Sweat, the first one there. And a loss of a couple there on the rush by Fournette. Second down coming for Tampa. 2nd and 12 to be exact. Tom Brady in the gun, trips receivers to his left. 1 to his right, or 2 to his right. Fournette split out wide right. Evans in the slot right. Brady takes a snap, looks short over the middle. He's got his man Godwin, who makes one man miss and fights forward close to the first down marker, and I believe he's got it. Pickup of 12 on the play, and Chris Godwin, his second reception, goes for a first down. Tom Brady just nice and easy over the middle. Chris Godwin finds the hole in the defense, and nice throw by Tom, hit him right on the numbers coming across the middle. Godwin does the rest. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay. After the Godwin reception, Brady under center. Leonard Fournette is the back. Ball at their own 41-yard line. Give is to Fournette running right. Cuts back up the middle, and he'll pick up about 5 out to the 46-yard line. It'll be 2nd down Tampa Bay there. Tampa's O-line has been pretty solid here to start the game. Brady has been hit twice, forcing his 2 incompletions. Or I guess 2 of his 3 incompletions. He did miss Chris Godwin on the opening drive. Second and 4, they gave him 6 on the play, and another carry here for Fournette running left and nowhere to go. Chase Young, the first one there. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down Tampa Bay. 8 minutes to go and counting here in the first. Bucks holding a 3-0 lead early. Chase Young, former Buckeye. Tom Brady, former Michigan Wolverine. So maybe, I think Tom mentioned this a little bit in one of his interviews this week. Maybe a little bit of a rivalry there. 3rd and 4 coming up for the Bucks. Play clock running down, and they're going to have to burn a timeout here. Or did they get the play clock? Or did they get the play off? There's a flag down. And Tampa doesn't get the snap off and doesn't get the timeout. That'll be a delay of game. Definitely not one common to Tom Brady. Tom usually very good at getting the playoff in time and making the most of what the defense gets him. 3rd and 9 now following the 5-yard penalty. 7:30 to go. Clock continues to run here in the first quarter. 3-0 Tampa Bay. Brady in the gun. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Late blitz coming from Washington. Brady fires left side, and it's broken up. He was looking for Mike Evans, and Fuller all over it. Kendall Fuller breaks it up, and that'll be a punt coming for Tampa Bay. Good route by Mike Evans. Knows where the sticks are. Fights beyond the sticks. Come back to the ball, knowing he's still got enough. But a great play by Kendall Fuller. And we'll see Bradley Pinion punting for the first time. Steven Sims deep to return for Washington. There's the snap and the punt. Pinion, fair catch called for and made at the 14-yard line. And we will see Taylor Heinicke taking over for drive number 2 with 7:14 to go in the first, trailing 3-0. Again, first ever playoff appearance for Taylor Heinicke. Man's a legend. For those of you that did not see the Rams-Seahawks games, the Rams pulled out a very nice win, 30-20 over Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. But it wasn't necessarily the cleanest win, and I don't mean that like they cheated or anything. But Jared Goff did not look good filling in for John Wolford, who got hurt on the second drive of the game. He got hit by Jamal Adams. He was kind of sliding, kind of diving forward, and got hit crown of the helmet by Jamal Adams' shoulder pad, and was immediately taken to the locker room, and then was eventually taken to a hospital by ambulance. So obviously wishing the best for John Wolford. And then later in the game, on I believe it was on a sack of Russell Wilson, Aaron Donald got kicked or landed on somebody in the chest, upper abdomen area, stomach area, and I don't believe he returned to the game. He was questionable with a rib injury to return for the rest of the game after that. So obviously, and then on one of the last plays of the game on offense, Cooper Kupp actually went to the locker room. Originally thought it was just precautionary. Don't want him out there on the field risking anything late, but now obviously wishing the best for all three of those guys. Of course, John Wolford, Aaron Donald, and Cooper Kupp. Jared Goff also playing just 10 or 12 days after the thumb surgery that he had after breaking his thumb. So not the healthiest Rams team, as Taylor Heinicke takes the snap, play fake to Gibson under pressure, and he'll dump it off to Gibson, but throws it in the dirt, and probably a very wise decision there from Heinicke under a lot of pressure, and Gibson was either going to get lit up or that ball was going to be picked and walked into the end zone. So probably a good decision there by Heinicke. Now in the gun, 2 receivers each side. Motions one right to left. Give is to Gibson running left. Not a lot of room, but he gets positive yards. Picks up about 3 on the play. Maybe 4. Ndamukong Suh. Third down upcoming for the Washington football team. Heinicke in the gun. McKissick to his left. Trips receivers right, 1 to the left. That's McLaurin. Heinicke takes a snap. Bucks bring a blitz. He floats it far side. He's got a man open. That's Sims out across the 40-45 and fighting across midfield. Edwards made the stop, but not before Chris Sims picks up a big gain for the Washington football team, who pick up their first down of the game. Taylor Heinicke stood in the pocket, pressure all around him and just got it to his receiver, Sims, who was left open. Safety couldn't rotate over in time, and Sims found the hole, and Heineke found him. Big gain, Washington football team, to the Bucs' 46-yard line. Heineke now under center. Give is to Gibson, who gets tackled in the backfield. That's Winfield Jr., the rookie, busting through the line and making the ankle tackle in the backfield. Good play from him. Nothing doing in the run game here for Washington. 2nd and 11 after the loss on the play. McKissick back in the game at running back. Heineke in the gun. McKissick to his right. Making a check at the line here is Heineke. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Heineke takes a snap. Bucks bring a blitz. It's picked up. Heineke ball is tipped, and it's intercepted at the 41-yard line. That's Murphy Bunting, who was touched down. He does make the return to the end zone, but Murphy Bunting was made the play and was ruled down. Ball was deflected at the line, and Heineke gets intercepted by Sean Murphy Bunting, and the Bucs will take over. It looked like an interception live. That ball was tipped. I think that was Levante David on the blitz. Oh, it was Kevin Minter, on the blitz. And Murphy Bunting gets both hands under it, and that'll be a pick, the first turnover of the game. And the Bucs will take over in good field position. Leading by 3. Marshawn Lynch really do be rolling in a giant tire to go to Subway. Hey, man, whatever floats your boat. Kevin Minter got the pressure, fought through the block of McKissick and got his hands up, knocked it down or deflected it up, and Murphy Bunting makes the play. Tampa Bay forces the first turnover of the game, and that is not something that Washington can afford to be doing. Clear underdogs, in my opinion, especially with Taylor Heineke in. Maybe with Alex Smith in the game, I could have seen an argument for Washington, but with Taylor Heineke out there, they're going to need the run game, which they haven't gotten so far. And with Heineke, that probably would have happened to Alex Smith too. Like, that was definitely not on Taylor Heineke. But they're going to need some really good quarterback play from here on out if they want to pull the upset at Tampa. Or actually, they're the home team, right? Because they're the 4. And so if they want to pull the upset at home, they're gonna need some better quarterback play, and they're gonna need the run game to step up. Ooh, Chicago Med, Fire, and PD. Good Lord. Chicago is taking over NBC as Tampa Bay will take over from their own 42-yard line. Tom Brady under center, play fake, and dumps it to the back, but the back was not looking. That was Keyshawn Vaughn. Not ready for it. Tom Brady chewing him out here a little bit. Second and 10 following the incomplete pass. Brady in the gun, 3 receivers left. Now Godwin motions right, back left. Play fake, looking to set up the fake screen, and Brady overthrows his man Godwin. I like the play call, though. I like the fake screen there on 2nd and 10. I don't think that's a play that's utilized enough. Very, very disciplined play by the Washington secondary. Washington corners over there on the far side. Did not bite on the screen at all. Brady pumped and looked deep. Nobody open, overthrows him. 3rd and 10 now for Tampa Bay. Washington looking to hold after the interception. Brady in the gun, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. That's Miller. Brady takes snap, looking near sideline, and he's got his man Scotty Miller, and I believe that's a reception, and it is into Washington territory. Scotty Miller, his first reception of the day. 2nd-year man out of Bowling Green makes the reception. First and 10, Tampa Bay into I was about to say it, into Washington territory at the 43. The give is to Keyshawn Vaughn. Up the middle, not a whole lot of room, but picks up about 3, maybe 4. It'll be 2nd down around the 40-yard line. Second and 6 coming for the Buccaneers. Keyshawn Vaughn stays in the game at running back. He's behind Tom Brady, who's under center. Cameron Brate motions to fullback, offset I left side, gives to Keyshawn Vaughn running left. Again, not a lot of room. Picks up a 3, and it'll be 3rd and short. And hey, if you can pick up 3 to 4 yards a gain, yards of play, you can do that all the way up and down the field. 3rd and 3 upcoming for the Bucks. Keyshawn Vaughn checks out of the game. Oh, my Lord. Bruce Arians with that mask looks absolutely ridiculous. It's like Bruce Arians' face is so massive that it's just like this tiny, like, white mask. Tom Brady under center. Play fake. Brady looking deep left. Now comes back to his right. He's got a man wide open and into the end zone. Antonio Brown into the end zone, and Tampa Bay extends the lead. Brady, an excellent job looking off the safety. Brown beat his man, and the Bucks take a 9-0 lead. 36 yards from Brady to Antonio Brown. And I don't know if that's just broken coverage or I don't know what I'm just, excellent job by Brady to look off the safety there because there was nobody deep on Brown's side of the field. Suck up on for the extra point to extend the lead to 10-0. Snap a little high, but brought down, and the kick is blocked and no good. It's 9-0. Someone got a hand in there. Oh, that was Pinion, actually, not Suck Up. Maybe that was Suck Up. They showed Pinion, but Pinion should be the holder. I don't know what's going on. Honestly, Antonio Brown, just like the last year for him, I don't even know how to talk about it, like how to explain it, because I don't think you can. Just like Antonio Brown was like the textbook 2020 like person. I don't know. Of course, Skip Bayless, very loud on Twitter with his all caps tweeting. 1, 2, 3, win. Oh, rest in peace, Russell Wilson. Seahawks are dead. The Rams killed them. Aw, man, Washington, you French fried when you should have pizzaed. Could not have said it better myself. Opinion on to kick it away here. We are 3 minutes away from the end of the first quarter. Tampa Bay has dominated thus far as that kick just gets inside the pylon for a touchback. Excellent kick by Pinion. Yo, Taylor Heineke. Hey, Walter Payton Award winner in the FCS. Undrafted, but he's been on the Vikings, Texans, and Panthers. And then he was signed to Washington's practice squad. Taylor Heineke, the Old Dominion stud QB, absolute legend. In the gun, play fake, rolling out to his right under pressure. He's going to loft one. He's got his man complete across the 40. Logan Thomas, the leading receiver, I believe, on Washington, and another really good throw from Taylor Heineke. Yeah, I'll give it to Taylor Heineke. He's looked really good tonight. That's a nice move by Logan Thomas. He beat Murphy Bunting, who just had the interception. And Washington out close to midfield again. 24 yards on the play, out to their own 49-yard line. Washington looking for something to just sustain momentum on a drive. Heineke, straight drop, looking deep again. He's got his man again. It's McLaurin inside the 35 to the 33. And chunk plays have been the theme for Taylor Heineke in the Washington passing game. Take note, other playoff teams, if you're playing Tampa, if you can stop their pass rush, they're gonna leave openings. And that's a heck of a throw from Taylor Heineke, getting it high enough to get over the dropping linebacker, but not so high as to get Terry McLaurin killed on the reception. Another run here to Gibson and nothing doing. Just a pickup of one up the middle. Run game, nothing doing for Washington on the ground as we hit the final minute and a half of the first quarter. Heineke, I'll give it to him. Heineke's looked really good. He's looked a lot better than I thought he would. 2nd and 8, they gave him 2 on the play. 5 wide here for Heineke, 3 left, 2 to the right. Bucks bring pressure. Heineke ducks under the rusher. Taylor Heineke. Woo! Woo! Taylor Heineke uses the legs, picks up another first down, and gets out of bounds. 54 seconds to go in the first quarter. Taylor Heineke hit him with that Purdy pump in the pocket, ducked under the rush. Found the opening off the right side and picks up about 14 on the carry. First and 10, Washington from the Bucs 21. Give is to Gibson again. Not a whole lot doing. Gibson picks up about 1.5 yards. He got hit in the backfield, but spun out of it. And that should bring us to the end of the first quarter. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 20-yard line. Washington doesn't have to snap it again here in the first, and it doesn't look like they will. 9-0 Tampa Bay early in this game as we hit the end of the first quarter. Taylor Heineke's looked impressive, but the one turnover the difference. 9-0 Tampa. The end of one in Washington. Oh man, looking at the next gen stats like draw out of the Antonio Brown touchdown. Tom Brady was going to have his pick of touchdowns on this one. He had Mike Evans on his left, and then Godwin in the slot, and Antonio Brown wide right. And he looks off the safety, and it looks like Washington was in some sort of weird cover 2. And the Bucs sent 3 verts, and the Bucs or the Reds the football team had 2 deep safeties. So if Brady looks at Antonio Brown, he's going to have Chris Godwin down the middle. If he looks at Chris Godwin down the middle, he's going to have AB. And it looks like Fuller was sticking with Mike Evans the whole way. But Tom was going to have a pretty easy touchdown there, regardless of where he looked. And it's just me looking quick here. Next Gen Stats on Twitter posted the the play outline of this, and yeah, Brady pretty much had his pick here. Man, that's such a weird coverage. It almost looks like cover 1 in some, or like I don't even know. I don't even know, dude. I don't even I don't know, man. Washington with the ball in the red zone. They gave the previous play 2 yards. Heineke in the gun all by himself, and Heineke gets rid of it under pressure. It'll be 3rd and 8. Whitehead, I think, was the one that brought the pressure. Play finally blown dead. Not sure why it took that long. It was very, very clearly an incomplete pass. Although I'd be curious to hear if this would be grounding. Clearly throwing to avoid a sack. Doesn't get the ball across the line, but it does look like there's a receiver in the area in line with where the throw was going. So I think he's just going to avoid a roughing the passer call there. So 3rd and 8 coming from Washington just inside the 20-yard line. Bucs bring a big blitz. Heineke floats one far side, and he's got his man. Ruled a catch on the far sideline. Steven Sims this time on the reception. Heineke standing tall in the pocket, finds his man far sideline. Bucs ran a classic engage 8. Oh, what a catch by Steven Sims. What a catch by Steven Sims. What a catch. Great throw by Taylor Heineke as well. Tony Dungy just mentioned it, as I have been very impressed here with Heineke. In the gun again, Bucks bring 3. Heineke looking to run. He'll slide forward, picks up about 2 on the play. Not a whole lot of space there as the Bucks only brought 3. A lot of defenders to work around there as the Washington football team inches closer to the goal line. 2nd and goal now. Ball at about the 7. Bucks just hanging tight back in pass coverage. Heineke, maybe a little bit of panic there. Tried to step up and make a play with his legs a little early, but still picked up a few. Gibson with the carry, running up the middle, fighting forward, keeping those legs churning down to the 3. It's about the longest run that they've had so far today for Washington. 3rd and goal. If you don't score here, you can certainly take the field goal, but obviously you want 6 here. Tony Dungy saying on the broadcast, you're not going to beat Tom Brady with field goals, and I agree with that. But there comes a time, you do have to trust your defense at some point, and maybe you do go for it. You're on the 2 if you don't pick up anything. Not a focus of Washington for now. Give us to Gibson up the middle. He finally finds a hole. That's McKissick, actually. Excuse me. And he finds the end zone. J.D. McKissick finds Paydirt, and it's 9-6. Washington hanging tough. Taylor Heineke has been very impressive, and he leads a scoring drive to cut it to 3. J.D. McKissick finally finds a crease up the middle, and Washington punches it in. 12:59 to go here in the first half. 9-6 pending the extra point. Washington on the board. Dustin Hopkins on for the extra point, and doinks it, but it goes through. Doinked it off the left upright, but it finds its way through. So 9-7 Tampa after a really nice touchdown drive by Taylor Heineke and the Washington offense. Very impressed by Taylor Heineke so far. And had it not been for a deflected ball that ended up getting picked, Taylor Heineke might just be definitively outplaying Tom Brady. But I'm not going to go that far yet. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. 12:59 to go here in the second as Washington has cut the Vikings lead. Sorry, I just saw a tweet about the Vikings. Has cut the Buccaneers lead by 7 points, down to 2. Brady gets the ball back here following the Washington touchdown. J.D. McKissick finds the end zone after a great drive from Taylor Heineke. Big drive coming up for the Washington defense. Dustin Hopkins, and they go with a little squib kick, and it's fielded at the 39-yard line. An interesting play call there. Hopkins almost got it by him. But, yeah. It was a very interesting play call there for the special teams. But, you know. First and 10, Tampa from their own 39. Brady under center. They pitch it to Antonio Brown running left. He's got a lot of room and a lot of blockers. Brown across midfield and down to the 40-yard line. Ball comes out late, but I think he was down. Antonio Brown, another big play for the Bucs offense. Picks up 22 on the reverse. A lot of blockers out in front there for Antonio Brown. And that is why I don't understand the squib kick there. Because now the Bucs with a pickup of 22 are at your 39-yard line with Tom Brady at quarterback. Under center here for Tom. Give is to Fournette running right. Not a lot of room. Picks up about 2 down to the 37-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. Second and 7, Brady setting up the screen to Fournette, gets a good block on the edge, and he almost turns it upfield. John Bostic makes the ankle tackle. Fournette would have definitely gotten the first down and probably a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? But John Bostic put an end to that. It'll be 3rd down and 3 upcoming for Tampa Bay. Just got enough of a shoestring tackle. 3rd and 3, Tampa. Brady in the gun. Fournette now motions to his left. 3 receivers right, 1 left. 3rd and 3 from the 32-yard line. Brady takes the shotgun snap, looking short over the middle. He dumps it down to Fournette, who's got the first down on the check down, and he'll pick up about 6 on the play, maybe 5. But enough for the first down as the Bucs keep the chains moving. And again, you go back to that little squib kick. You gave Brady and the Bucs offense the ball at their own 39-yard line. And just like that, the Bucs in threatening position again. According to ESPN Stats and Info, Tom Brady's 36-yard touchdown pass to Antonio Brown was just the 7th 30-yard touchdown pass of his postseason career and his first since 2016 when he played against Antonio Brown and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Brady play action looking deep. He's got his man Chris Godwin, who beat, I didn't see who it was, but Godwin into the end zone, and the Bucs extend the lead again, 15-7, up by 8. And it looks like Brady wants to go for 2 here. And Chris Godwin just blows by his man. That was Darby. And yeah, that's easy for Tom Brady and Chris Godwin. 15-7. Bucks will go for 2 here to make it 10. Of course, if they don't get this, it's still a 1-score game before halftime. Brady in the gun, Fournette to his right. Trips receivers left. Bucks are 5 of 8 on the season on third down on 2-point conversions. Give is to Fournette, and he's not going to get there. Lost his footing as he received the handoff, and he's not going to get there. So an 8-point game following the touchdown, and Washington will have a chance to tie it. Two-point conversion is no good, but the Bucks still add to their lead. Chris Godwin over the top from Tom Brady beats Ronald Darby, and it's 15-7 Bucks. (15-7), Tampa Bay leading Washington. Again, I'm gonna go back to that little squib kick. I'm gonna go back to that little squib kick. I look. I kind of know what you're going for, because like you might be able to steal a possession against Brady, but at that same time, given Brady a short field, you're just asking for that to happen. Tom Brady is 8 of 14, 131 yards and 2 scores. And still has yet to find a tight end on a reception. Gronk, Brait, and friggin' what's his name? All have yet to find a reception. Friggin' what's his name? Oh, that's right. OJ Howard's like hurt, so it's really just Gronk and Brait. But still, they do not have any receptions yet. Yeah, for Chase Young saying he wanted Brady, 99 for Washington has not been all that much of a factor in this one, as the kick is away and well through the end zone. And another touchback for Tampa's kicker. 75 yards to go for Taylor Heinicke. Yeah, Taylor Heinicke's been very good today. Tony Dungy definitely not underselling it. Honestly, the most impressive part about Taylor Heinicke to me so far has been his legs. The amount of space that he's been able to create for himself has been very good. Heinicke in the gun here, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Play fake, quick throw near side. He's got his man Sims, picks up about 5 out to the 30-yard line. That's back to Chris Sims on the reception. 2nd and 5 as we are now under 10 minutes to go in the half. Quarterbacks to make first or second career start in a playoff game. Ron Jaworski, Gifford Nielsen, Doug Flutie, Todd Marinovich, Connor Cook, and then John Wolford and Taylor Heineke both today. Heineke 2nd and 5 in the gun. Play fake. Heineke looking. He's got his man near side, broken up. Oh, was it caught? No, Sims unable to come down with that. I thought for a second he ended up making that snag, but he just missed him low. Ron Jaworski. Man, I freaking love Ron Jaworski, dude. I wish I was listening to this game on the radio. No disrespect to Mike Trico and Tony Dungy, but man, Kevin Harlan and Ron Jaworski are legends. 3rd and 5 for Washington here at their own 30. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Heineke under pressure, zips one on the slant, and Sims makes the grab. He's right at the first down marker. I think he's got it. Official on the far side, moving the chains forward. It'll be 1st and 10, Washington. A great effort from Sims and a good read from Heineke. Found the open spot, and Sims fights forward enough for the first. Damn, man. Washington's playing hard, man. I give them that. Gotta give them that. Taylor Heineke in a weird pistol formation. Give is to Gibson, who bounces it left side, gets a good block on the edge, out to the 40, 45, and run out of bounds by Winfield at the pick up about 12 on the play. A very nice run there by Gibson, able to bounce it outside. Bruce Feldman now reporting. Iowa State head coach Matt Campbell is not expected to interview for the Jets head coaching job. Another little trick play here from Washington as they find Sims on the reverse, and a great play by the Tampa Bay defense. Jordan Whitehead came flying upfield to make the stop. Great play from him. It looked like Sims was going to have a little bit of room there on the outside, but a great job there from Whitehead. Making the stop. 2nd and 6, right at midfield here for Washington. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Fake to Gibson. Heineke finds his man. That's McLaurin. Davis playing very soft coverage, and McLaurin easily picks up the first down on the curl route. 1st and 10 again for Washington. Heineke again looks really good. He's making a lot of really good throws, a lot of long completions. That one throws across the field from the left hash to the right sideline, outside the numbers, and put it right on the money. 1st and 10, under 7.5 minutes to go here in the half. Ball at the Bucs 42.5. Heineke looks far sideline, and it's off the hands of his receiver, Sims. That's Isaiah Wright, 83. Isaiah Wright went right off his hands. Again, that's a really good throw by Taylor Heineke. Across the field, deep ball. Put it right on the money. Man, he's looked good. 2nd and 10 here for Washington. Heineke in the gun, Gibson to his left, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. 2nd and 10 from the 42.5. Give is to Gibson, hesitates, waiting for room to open up, and nothing does. He picks up about 1.5 yards. Not much doing in the run game for Washington again. 3rd and long upcoming for the football team. Under 7 minutes to go as we inch closer to the end of the first half. 3rd and 9 upcoming for Washington. Third and 9, Washington trailing by 8. 15-7 here. Ball at the Bucs 41-yard line. Heineke in the gun, 2 receivers each side. Heineke takes the snap, throws slant over the middle, and it's broken up. Sims looking for a flag. Heineke looking for the flag, and they're not going to get it. It's going to be incomplete. It didn't look like there was going to be a flag, but I wasn't super sure. Carlton Davis on the defense. Oh, he's there well early. Well early there, Davis. And the refs miss it. 4th and 9 upcoming. That was pretty good. Terry McCauley nodding his head, says Tony Dungy, saying it should have been DPI. 4th and 9. Punt is away. Fair catch called for at the 12 and made at the 13. Oof. Don't. You know, I don't like Apple, but that was a nice commercial. LaMelo Ball with a good game tonight became the youngest NBA player to record a triple-double at just 19 years old. 22 points, 12 boards, 11 assists, 9 of 13 from the floor, 3 of 5 from deep. Very nice game from the middle Ball brother. Big baller brand, baby. Okay, but like actually though, like apparently, talking about Ronald Jones here. Questionable with a quad. Brady under center. Washington brings a blitz. Fournette on the carry. Picks his way through the offensive line, and he'll pick up a nice gain of 7, maybe 8. And Tampa, after getting bailed out on the no-call defensive pass interference, looking to extend the lead here, already up by 8. Brady under center, Fournette behind him. Chris Godwin motions left to right. Mike Evans still on the left. Give his to Fournette, fighting his way forward. Picks up enough for the first down and about a gain of 4 on the play. 1st and 10 again for Tampa. Big difference today has been the run game. Tampa's been able to find a crease here and there, and really the only good crease that the Washington offensive line has made for any of their backs was on the touchdown by McKissick, and they only needed about 2.5, 3 yards for that. So not much doing for Washington's run game. Brady under center, play fake. looking to set up the screen, and they got it again. This one to Fournette. And a huge gain, Leonard Fournette near side out across the 45. Another terrific screen. This one, no ankle tackles to be found for Washington. Washington expecting the play action. They got the play action. What they didn't expect was the little check down screen to Leonard Fournette, who beat him for a big gain out to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10, Tampa. Brady under center. Cameron Brate motions left to right. One receiver each side. Gronk still on the left at tight end. Another play fake here from Brady. This time he's looking deep, and he's going to find his man Cameron Brate inside the 35 and tackled from behind. Cameron Brate, his first reception. Still nothing doing for Gronk in the first half of this one. 15-7, Tampa Bay looking to go for the throat here, or at least extend the lead past one possession. And for all intents, there they got away with an illegal use of the hands of the face, or a face mask there on the O-line. Pretty obvious there. Fournette carries right side, picks up about 3 on the play. Matthew Berry tweeting about the face mask there. I'm glad I'm not the only one that saw it. Pretty noticeable there too from where the back judge would have been. Brady under center, one receiver each side. Another play fake. Brady steps up and he finds his man Cameron Brate inside the 15 to the 10, and he muscles his way down to the 6-yard line. Cameron Brate on his second reception gives the Bucs 1st and goal. Man, absolutely no pass rush at all here from Washington, aside from about 2 plays. Nothing doing on this Washington pass rush. First and goal here for Tampa. Ball at the 7-yard line. Brady under center. Give his to Fournette, who fights his way right side. Tried to bounce it even further outside, but only picks up about a yard. 2-minute warning here in Washington. Tampa looking to extend the lead, already up 15-7 here in the wild card round of the playoffs. I don't think I could have picked a worse wildcard game to stream. I might stream one of the ones tomorrow night. What do we got? What do we got tomorrow? Oh, I might stream the primetime game tomorrow night too. Browns Steelers. Yeah, I might stream that one too. Dang, bro. Bo Nix pretty good at home. And not so good on the road. Rest in peace, Bo Nix. Whoever finishes with the worst record should be relegated to the football team name for the year. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good rule. That'd be really funny if they did that. Saints waived former Packers wide receiver Jake Kummerow. Man, bring Jake home. Hashtag bring Jake home. Hate to see that. Bucs looking to extend the lead as we're back from the 2-minute warning. God, Bruce Arians still looks ridiculous with that mask. Brady in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Leonard Fournette still in the game at running back. Give is to Fournette. No play fake. Look at Godwin on the slant. A great play. Ronald Darby, who got beat on the touchdown earlier by Chris Godwin, makes a nice play in the end zone to break up that one. Hello, Caden M. Welcome to the stream tonight. We got Tampa Bay and Washington wild card weekend in the NFL. Good to have you here. Third and goal now, just outside the 5-yard line. Brady empty set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Brady looks back at the end zone for Gronk, who makes the grab, but out of the back of the end zone, falls incomplete. Unable to get both feet down, and Washington's bend don't break defense holds for a field goal here. Yeah, Gronk just unable to get the feet down. 4th and goal upcoming. Minute 53 to go here. Tampa will send the field goal unit out. Still, we'll make it a 2-possession game. 23-yarder here from Suckup, who's been damn near perfect on the season. Snap good, hold down, and Washington almost got there on the block, but the kick is good. And it'll be 18-7 Tampa. 1:50 to go in the first half. Bucs extend the lead. Even still, though, cannot blame Washington's struggles on Taylor Heineke. Man has been really impressive, at least in my opinion. Very impressive throughout the first half. Does have the 1 pick, although not really his fault. Pass tipped the line of scrimmage, and diving play made by the DB was who was it? I'm forgetting. It was the guy with 2 names, obviously. Murphy Bunting, that's right. Sean Murphy Bunting. Brady started the game 3-9. Since then, he's 8 of 10 with 152 yards and 2 scores. Very, very GOAT-like performance here from Tom Brady. Mostly in the second quarter. Washington will get the ball back here. Kickoff is away. And yet another touchback out of the back of the end zone. Washington again from their own 25. Taylor Heineke will take over. Oh, yeah. Ron Rivera ringing the bell after cancer treatment. Had a baby Ron. Riverboat Ron Rivera. Ring that bell. Ding, ding. First and 10, Washington from their own 25. Trips receivers right, 1 to the left. J.D. McKissick in the game at running back. Bucs bring a blitz, and they're going to get home as the ball came out there at the end. Taylor Heineke, official rules him down here. Bucs got home with the pressure and got the sack. Barrett comes up with the football. Tampa calls their first timeout following the sack. Ooh. It looks like that ball was out. And Shaq Barrett comes up with the recovery. I think this is going to be Tampa Bay football. I think that ball's out. I think this is going to be Bucks ball. This will have to be a booth review under 2 minutes. But I think that ball's out. Tampa Bay. Now, it'll be interesting, Tony Dungy bringing up if forward progress was stopped, which they're reviewing it, so it doesn't look like that was the call. I think this is going to be Bucks football at the end of the first half, and I think they're going to be able to take advantage of it. Great job by the Tampa Bay pass rush to get home. I didn't quite see who it was that forced the ball out. It looked like Heineke kind of got sandwiched there in the backfield. He was 94 Khalil Davis. Terry McCauley coming in saying he doesn't think that there's a clear and obvious recovery. I don't know about that one, but can't believe Seattle lost against the Rams with an injured quarterback. Yeah. Wolford got hurt earlier in the game, but then Jared Goff came back, and then even then had thumb surgery not long ago for the broken thumb, and still did enough to get the dub. I mean, I got to give it up for the Rams defense. Played a hell of a game today against Russell Wilson. They got like 6 sacks or something absurd like that. Man, just an insane play, or insane game rather, by the Rams defenses. Here it looks like we're going to get the call. Call stands, and Bruce Arians giving it to the official, and I don't blame him. I really don't. 2nd and 16 coming for Washington. I think it's pretty clear that Shaq Barrett's got the ball. But anyway, 2nd and 16 from the 19-yard line. Heineke throws for Sims Jr., and it's dropped on the curl route. 3rd and 16 now, 1:40 to go in the half. Tampa Bay leading by 11. So 3rd and 16 here for Heineke and the Washington football team. Ball at their own 19-yard line. Heineke takes the snap, deep drop, throws a bullet. This time it's caught by Steven Stims, but he's going to be well short of the first down marker at the 30-yard line. It'll be 4th and 5. 1.5 minutes to go until halftime. Tampa will burn their 2nd timeout, and Tampa will have a timeout and 90 seconds with Tom Brady quarterback to extend the lead again. But yeah, I really thought Seattle was going to do enough to beat the Rams, regardless of which quarterback played, because Jared Goff, half of his throws just look atrocious coming out of his hand. Obviously nothing he can really do about it with a broken thumb, but yeah, I really thought they were going to be able to do enough to beat him. 4th and 4, and Washington will punt it away here. They put a few seconds back on the clock, and Tressway gets away a booming kick fielded at the 17-yard line. Mickens on the return gets to the 25, slips down at the 26, and Tom Brady's going to have a timeout in a minute 22. First and 10, Tampa. Tom Brady tonight became the oldest player to throw a touchdown pass in the NFL postseason. He 51 days older than George Blanda was in the 1970 AFC Championship game. So hats off, another accolade for Tom to add to his resume. First and 10 from the 26-yard line. Receiver slipped. That was Evans. And falls incomplete. Ronald Darby was in coverage. Looks like maybe their feet got tangled, or maybe Evans slipped coming out of his break and falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, minute and 18 to go. And stoppage of play here. Tampa Bay has been charged a timeout for an injured player. Starting right guard 65. And because of that, Tampa Bay has to lose a timeout. So Brady in the gun. Washington brings a late blitz, finds his man Antonio Brown, makes a good cut and finds the first down marker and picks it up. Clock continues to move without the final timeout. 1st and 10 Tampa. Now as we hit a minute to go, ball at their own 39. Brady in the gun, takes a snap, steps up, throws over the middle. It's tipped, and it's almost intercepted at the 40-yard line. Went off the hands of, I believe that was Chris Godwin, who gets up a little gimpy. I think he went right off the hands of Chris Godwin, right over the middle. And yeah, just a diving Chris Godwin went right off his hands. I'm rooting for Washington, but I know the Bucs are going to win. Yeah, unfortunately, as well as Taylor Heineke's been playing, and honestly, he has been playing well. I think you're probably right there, Caden. Another throw here from Brady. He's looking for Brayton, and the throw is low and incomplete. So 3rd and 10. Tampa, no timeouts, 50 seconds to go. Washington still has all 3 timeouts. I thought Washington would at least pose a decent threat to Tampa because of their ability to rush the passer. But, man, Tampa's O-line has done a phenomenal job tonight. Tom Brady's had all day to throw from the pocket. I think he's been hit about twice, and they both came earlier in the first quarter. So Washington's going to have to step it up if they want to have any chance of pulling the upset. And as soon as I say that, Tom Brady sacked. That's Montez Sweat, and I would assume Tampa's going to burn a timeout here to get the ball back. Montez Sweat brings Brady down from behind, and Washington's going to get the ball back here. 2 timeouts and 42 seconds left. Great job by Montez Sweat sticking with the play. Brady stepped up in the pocket to avoid the rush initially from, didn't see who that was. And Montez Sweat just fights through. I believe that's Tristan Wirfs, the right tackle. Yes, it was. And a great play made by him. Brady very animated there after the sack. So Washington will get the ball back, and it looked like they jumped. No call. 4th and 12. Pinion on to punt it away. And he gets the kickoff. And Sim says to let it go, and a poor decision made by him as it rolls down to the 10-yard line and dies there. And now Washington, 90 yards to go with 30 seconds. I don't know how much you can really do there. Have to see what Washington comes out with here. First and 10, Washington, 30 seconds left in the half, 2 timeouts. Tampa Bay has none, and Heineke does come out in the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. McKissick is the back. Heineke dumps it off to McKissick, who gets across the 15 and tackled down at the 16. No timeout called as we tick under 20 seconds. Heineke hurries everybody up to the line, 15. 2nd and 3 from about the 18-yard line. Heineke takes a snap. Clock still rolling. Steps up in the pocket, rolling out to his right. He's got room, and he takes it. Gets out of bounds at about the 23 with 3 seconds to go. And one more play ought to do it here for the first half, barring a defensive penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 here. Final play of the half for Washington. Heineke, 10 of 18, 130 yards and a pick. 3 seconds to go here, and they'll just run it with McKissick, who tries to bounce it left side. Not much doing as he gets out across the 30. And that'll take us to halftime. 18-7, Tampa Bay leads. Washington will get the ball to start the second half. What 2 teams do I think are going to make the Super Bowl? Ooh. So if you want my unbiased opinion, obviously a Packers guy here. But I think I was on Buffalo until today, and I don't think Buffalo looked all that good. So I'm just going to go with Kansas City in the AFC. I think with how Buffalo played today, I think Kansas City is just better. Although I am very, very nervous for the winner of Tennessee Baltimore. I think that could be a team that makes a run all the way to the Super Bowl. But I'm going to go Kansas City out of the AFC. And then in the NFC, I think it's really just going to come down to the NFC Championship game, Green Bay and New Orleans. Both teams pretty improved from their Week 3 meeting. Both teams obviously healthier than they were in Week 3. Saints have Michael Thomas and Packers have Devontae Adams back. But Alvin Kamara is just too good for Green Bay. Like, completely honestly, I dread Alvin Kamara so much. So I would say Chiefs Saints as to who I think would make the Super Bowl. I would like it if Buffalo and Green Bay made it. I think that would be a very entertaining Super Bowl. But I would say think Kansas City and New Orleans want Buffalo and Green Bay. That would be my answer. I think one of the big reasons that the Packers were able to beat the Saints in Week 3 was they could key in a little bit more on Kamara, and he still dusted us. He still destroyed us in Week 3, and they didn't have Michael Thomas. They didn't have Mr. Slants. So the Saints definitely scare me the most out of any NFC team, despite Tampa beating us by 28 earlier in the year. But yeah, I don't know. I think we match up better with Tampa now. Although obviously missing Bakhtiari hurts. Is that a Jordy Nelson jersey? Yeah, it's Jordy Nelson here, and then I've also got Alan Lazard over there. It's behind the TV. You can kind of see a little bit right there. You can see a little bit of the sleeve. At least I think that's my Alan Lazard jersey. If that one's not my Alan Lazard jersey, then it's like being washed or something. But yeah, I've got Jordy Nelson here. I've got Alan Lazard. And then for non-Packers players, I've got Alan Lazard's up here. You can't see it. It's on this wall behind my computer. And then I've got David Montgomery because I'm an Iowa State guy. And then I've got Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield because I freaking love them. Then at my parents' house, I've got like Aaron Rodgers and an old Brett Favre jersey when he played for Green Bay and a couple other ones. But yeah, I've also got an Iowa State jersey that doesn't have a name on it because, player's likeness and everything, but it's number 18 Iowa State. So it's technically Hakeem Butler, even though it doesn't actually say so. But yeah, usually I stream Packers games and I wear Alan Lazard's jersey when I do that. So yeah. Halftime report here. They're talking about quarterback play, Taylor Heineke and Tom Brady. Heineke has, like I said, Taylor Heineke's really impressed me. 10 of 18, 130 yards and a pick, although the pick, again, really wasn't his fault. It was deflected at the line. As now they're showing highlights from Buffalo, Indy. Who wants to tackle that big guy when talking about Josh Allen? I imagine a lot of people want to tackle him, but a lot of the smaller guys maybe can't tackle him. Oh, man. Although I will say, okay, as much as I want the Bills to make the Super Bowl, I either want them to make the Super Bowl or I wanted them to lose today. Colin Cowherd and Nick Wright made a bet on Colin Cowherd's radio show, The Herd. And the bet was if the Bills don't win a playoff game, Colin Cowherd loses the bet. If they win one game, then it's a push. And if they win two or more games, Nick Wright loses the bet. And the loser has to get like doused in ketchup and mustard. They like showed a video of a Bills fan like holding up hot dogs and just getting like drenched in condiments. And they were like, yeah, the loser has to do that. And I really wanted to see Colin Cowherd do that, but the Bills won. So now I want him to go to the Super Bowl. So Nick Wright has to do it. That's not entirely why I want the Bills to go to the Super Bowl, but it is an added bonus. Yeah, way to go, Jared Goff. Yeah, John Wolford left with a neck injury. Cooper Kupp left with a knee injury. And Aaron Donald left with a rib injury. Dang, bro. So the Packers will either play the Rams or the Bears as the lowest seeds remaining. Oh, and then you didn't really ask about it, but this jersey is a G2 Esports jersey. It's a G2 Esports Rocket League jersey because freaking love Rocket League. It's definitely like my favorite video game. Or at least like to play recently. It's my favorite video game. I think tomorrow I'm gonna stream Steelers Browns, and we might pull out that Baker Mayfield jersey, see what's going on, just to see other people's reactions. They tune in, they're like, "What the frick? That's not a Packers jersey or a Cyclones jersey." Who do you think is going to win, Browns or Steelers? I think the Browns looked awful when they played in Week 17, and the Steelers weren't playing T.J. Watt or Ben Roethlisberger. So I think the Steelers are going to win. I would love it if the Browns won that game, but I think the Steelers are slightly better. I don't think either team is overly impressive. I think the Steelers are slightly better. Ooh, Tyrese Halliburton making his first start for the Kings tonight. Love to see it. Oh man, they're showing an ice fishing commercial. Come on, man, you can't do that to me. Oh man, that was a nice northern. Man, come on, Shields, you can't do that. I'll probably stream Brown Steelers, but honestly, I really just want to stream. I want to stream Bears Saints so I can stream it on Nickelodeon and listen to Von Miller. What a great not great idea to put a game on Nickelodeon. Man, they showed a Shields commercial where they were ice fishing and then followed it up with a Culver's commercial talking about Wisconsin cheese curds. Come on. Come on, man. You can't do that to me. Who do you want the Packers to draft? Ideally, or who do I think they're going to get at wherever they are? I got to actually look up a quick mock draft because I'm not a super big like draft scout guy. Ideally, I would say they take a linebacker or a corner because I don't think they're going to keep Kevin King. And as much as I love our linebackers, I don't think Kamal Martin's getting it done. I think Frank, what's his name? It's completely escaping me, and I don't appreciate it. Frick. Hold on, Chris Barnes. I think Chris Barnes is doing excellent given like the position he's been thrown into. So I think he's fine, but I don't think Kamal Martin's getting it done, and I don't think Christian Kirksey's getting it done either. So ideally, I would say linebacker or corner. So I like Caleb Farley out of Virginia Tech, corner out of Virginia Tech. I also like. It's probably not going to happen because he'll go before then, but Jeremiah Owusu from Notre Dame would be a great pick. But since I don't think he's going to fall to us, maybe like a Zaven Collins out of Tulsa at linebacker. I'd go with Collins or Farley for who we take. Obviously, depending on how far down we draft. If we draft at 32, there is no doubt in my mind that good old Gutekunst is he's going to trade back if we have the 32nd pick. No doubt in my mind that he would trade back if we have 32. Kickoff is underway as we start the second half. Fielded about 2 yards deep by Washington, out across the 25 and wrestled down close to the 30. Decent return there from Danny Johnson. But as far as who I think we're going to get, I mean, I don't think either of those guys are super like out of the question. I mean, like, obviously, ideally we would get like, we would trade up and get like Devontae Smith or like that Michigan D lineman, forget his name. But ideally that would be what we do. But Heineke, all day to throw, floats one for Gibson, and it's incomplete. Levante David in coverage. Heineke had all day to throw it, but not a lot open. I think a more interesting question is, why do people think that the Dolphins are going to take a quarterback? Why would you take Zach Wilson? You're going to have Penei Sewell free at 3. Taylor Heineke, empty set, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Up the middle, he's got Scary Terry out across the 40 for a first down. Washington to the 44. If Miami takes a quarterback, they just blow it all up. Like, just shoot it to the sun and don't bring it back. Tua has not played near enough to make a decision to bail on him. Same thing with Jalen Hurts in Philly. Taylor Heineke takes a snap from the gun, flag, hits McLaurin again, only a pickup of 2 this time. Have to check the flag. Jordan Whitehead on the stop. Offense. Offside on Tampa, so 5-yard penalty will negate the play to Terry McLaurin. And it'll be 1st and 5. God, I cannot believe that I forgot Chris Barnes' name. Maybe you should shoot me into the sun. Oh, man. Taylor Heineke under center, offset eye to the left. Gibson is the back. A play fake. Deep drop. Heineke's looking deep, and he's got his man, Logan Thomas, inside the 25-yard line. Another excellent throw from Taylor Heineke as he finds the tight end. Another first down, Logan Thomas. Wheel route to Logan Thomas, and he's got him wide open down the sideline. Excellent job, Taylor Heineke and Logan Thomas. 1st and 10, Washington moving the ball, looking to close the gap on Tampa. Trailing 18-7 here in the third. Heineke under center, Gibson the back. One receiver each side. Play fake to Gibson again. Heineke steps up. Takes off, slides down at about the 20. Picks up 3, maybe 4. Taylor Heineke's been very effective with his legs today. Been really impressed with his movement. Give is to Gibson, running up the middle. He's stopped short of the line to gain, picks up about 4. It'll be 2nd and 4. And a big 3rd down coming for Washington. Oh, man. Buccaneers beat Washington in the playoffs in 99 because of a botched field goal. 3rd and 4, Heineke in the gun, 2 receivers each side. Steps up, throws over the middle high, and it's almost intercepted. Ooh. Logan Thomas had it for a first down, but it was too high through his hands. Man, that's about the first bad throw Taylor Heineke's had, and Jordan Whitehead hits him right in the lap, unable to come up with the interception. That's about Heineke's worst throw of the night. So they'll send out Dustin Hopkins for a 36-yarder from the left hash. Snap good, hold down, and Hopkins' kick is on the way, and it is good. 18-10. Washington cuts the gap back to 1 score, but they could have had more as Heineke misses Logan Thomas high. Could have had more, could have had less. Went through the hands of the receiver and also the hands of the defender. 18-10, Tampa in the 3rd quarter. Oh, man. I will say I was not thinking that this game would be very entertaining, but here we are. It's turned out to be pretty entertaining. I've been very impressed with Taylor Heineke so far. Frickin' commercials, bro. Bring back NFL Red Zone. No commercials at all. It's the best. In other news, the Cubs are trying to drive me away from the fandom. The Cubs are legitimately trying to make me not a Cubs fan. I'd be very sad if some of these trade rumors happen. Chris Bryant to the Mets is a rumor that could happen this weekend. God, that would. Good Lord. It better be for every fucking player the Mets have. Oh God. Tom Brady, I'm coming. I want Tom. Man, Chase Young has been kind of bullied today. Chase Young has been a non-factor. I'm a Pats fan, and I see mock drafts of the Patriots taking a wide receiver in the 1st round. But the only time Belichick drafted a receiver, he was a bust. I want the Pats to take a tight end. Yeah, if they took I don't know where they pick. I don't know where the Pats pick. But if they could take a Kyle Pitts, Kyle Pitts out of Florida, he's the best tight end. I mean, I'm an Iowa State guy, so I love Charlie Kohler, but if they take Kyle Pitts at 15, that'd be a great pickup from them. So Caden, since you're a Pats fan, you think are they gonna keep Cam? Are they gonna move on with somebody else? What's the plan at quarterback next year? As Washington preps to kick off here, 11:46 to go in the 3rd. Tampa Bay still up 18-10, and that kickoff well through the end zone. Jonathan Allen, Daron Payne. Yeah, I think they're going to move on. Montez Sweat and Chase Young. Good Lord. Washington's front four is so good. Only team to draft defensive linemen in the first round 4 straight years since 1967. Brady under center. Fournette is the back. They'll give it to him. Fournette picks up about 2.5, maybe 3 off the right side. Maybe a QB in the draft or trade for one. Yeah, there's probably going to be quarterbacks. Let me rephrase that. There's definitely going to be quarterbacks available to trade for. Obviously, Sam Darnold not appealing, but he'll be on the trade block. Brady takes a snap, looking near sideline, throws, and he throws behind his man, Mike Evans. Falls incomplete, and a big chance here for Washington on 3rd and 7. But, like the Jags are going to be probably shipping a quarterback to get, because they'll get Trevor Lawrence. The Jets will be shipping someone, Sam Darnold, because they're going to get Justin Fields. The Colts could move, I've seen rumors that they just trade for Garoppolo back. I don't know how Pats fans feel about that, but something to think about. I think there's plenty of quarterbacks out there. Brady in the gun, 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Washington shows a blitz. They don't come with it, and Godwin drops another one. Maybe Matthew Stafford. I would, as a Packers fan, I've respected the hell out of Matthew Stafford for as long as he's put up with the Lions. Granted, that throw there to Godwin on 3rd down, a little low and a little behind him, but that's one that you expect Godwin to make. Yeah, Matthew Stafford, that'd be a guy to look out for. He could very well be on the move with how Detroit's being run. Punt is away for Tampa. And not a very good one. It'll roll out of bounds at the Washington 42. And Washington's going to have a chance here to tie it up. Excellent field position for the football team. Pinion not able to get all of the punt. And Washington's defense giving them a chance. Get some more water going. Yo, McDonald's got the 2 for $6 back. Oh. All right. So Washington's going to have a chance here. Down by 8, ball in good field position. I'll tell you what, Tyrese Halliburton might already have Rookie of the Year locked up. I say that partially joking and partially not. Man's getting his first start tonight for the Kings. And man, I'll tell you what, the Kings are going to be a team to watch this year. I say that as a Tyrese Halliburton guy, as an Iowa State guy. But man, starting 5 of Marvin Bagley, Harrison Barnes, Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, and De'Aaron Fox is a hell of a starting 5. It's weird having a team name called the football team. Yeah, I agree. I've said Redskins at least twice in this stream. try to avoid politics in this in these streams, and maybe it was the right call to change the name, maybe not. I'm not really one to speak on that. But please, just something other than the football team. Please, literally anything. You have infinite names to choose from. Stop being the football team. Carry by Antonio Gibson. Ball came out, it looked like, but he got it back. Or at least it looked like the ball came out. Tampa Bay reacted like it did. Short gain on the play for Gibson. 2nd and 7 upcoming. Washington has outscored opponents in the second half in each of their last 11 games. That's pretty good. Heineke in the gun. 2nd and 7. Takes a snap. Flips it. It's batted back and should be an incomplete pass. I'm pretty sure they're going to change after the season. God, I hope so. It'll be 3rd and 7. Ball was batted down at the line again. They're going to change the team name. I really hope so. Jason Pierre-Paul knocks it down. Taylor Heineke, a very heads-up play there. Ball got batted back right to him, and he just let it fall. Knocked it away from himself and let it fall. 3rd and 7 upcoming for Washington. Looking to possibly tie the game, trailing by 8 with 10 minutes to go in the third. Heineke takes a snap. Steps up, rolling to his left. He pumps. He's got running room, and he's going to get the first down the near side. Taylor Heineke into Tampa territory, but there is a flag down. Oh, boy. Oh. It took until 9:59 to go in the third, but they finally called a hold on someone, and it's on the all-pro Brandon Sheriff. On who's he working on here? Ndamukong Suh. Nope. That's not it, Chief. That's not it, Chief. 3rd and 17 coming for Washington. Heineke alone in the gun. Deep drop for Heineke. He'll check it down to his man, Logan Thomas. Gets knocked out of bounds at the 46, well short of the first down marker, and the punt team will come back on. Boy, that was a very, very bad holding call. That was a very poor holding call. Washington will punt it away here. 4th and 5. 9 minutes to go in the third. Tress Way. Oh, Washington thinks it hit a Buccaneer. It was down at the 8. Troy Apke downs it, and I think Tampa Bay avoided it, but man, Tress Way, an excellent job to pin Tampa deep. And it did not touch the Tampa Bay player that was deep there. Mickens telling everybody to get away, and the one of the blockers was very close, but it will be Tampa ball as we head to another commercial break. I want it all. I want it now. I want it all. Scoop that is. Man, that's an excellent commercial. Shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka. Scoop. Shaka laka, shaka laka. Man, they want me to eat some ice cream, don't they? All right, really quick. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Oh, perfect timing. Okay. So the Pats punt returner Gunnar Olszewski, I'm pretty sure has like 20 something yards per return. Yeah. Gunnar Olszewski, the absolute legend. Okay. So interesting ruling here. The punt, the gunner Apke thought that it touched the Tampa Bay player, so he went to go recover it and take it into the end zone. But the rule on a punt is that you can't advance it if the other team muffs it. That's another drop from Chris Godwin, 3rd and 7. But you can't advance a punt if it's like touched by the receiving team. You get the ball where you recover it. So Apke picks up the ball and runs it into the end zone, which means it's ruled a touchback because on a punt return, since you can't advance the ball, whenever the kicking team downs it, if your momentum carries you into the end zone, it's just a touchback. If you catch it and then momentum carries you to the 1 and you down it there, it's ruled wherever you caught it. So the Bucs got the ball at the 20. Yeah, it's a touchback. So what happened was he caught it thinking that it was a fumble on a muffed kick or a kick touched by the receiving team. And the NFL rule is that since you can't advance it, it's ruled as a momentum play. So he downs it at the 8 and walks into the end zone without stopping. It's ruled a touchback. As Tom Brady finds Mike Evans for the first down on 3rd and 7. So a very interesting ruling there. Common sense would tell you that that's not a touchback, but I guess that is technically the rule. People on Twitter complaining about it. People on Twitter are not happy about that ruling. 2nd and 4 here coming up for the Bucs following the run by Keyshawn Vaughn. Brady in the gun, takes a snap, looking deep left side. He's going to air it out. Deep left side. He's looking for Evans, and he got a hand on it, but just slightly overthrown. 3rd and 4 upcoming for the Bucs. Mike Evans just got a hand on it, but not enough to secure it. That's one of the first couple deep shots we've seen by Tampa. Most of them have been, 7 to 12 yard routes. It's really one of the first deep shots we've seen Brady take, aside from the touchdown to Antonio Brown and the touchdown to Chris Godwin. So 3rd and 4 from the 42-yard line. Tampa with the ball. Brady quick snap, throws it, and he's got his man, Cameron Brate. Defender slipped, and across midfield, Tampa Bay, another 3rd down conversion here on this drive. Tom Brady, cool and collected in the pocket, finds Cameron Brate. Defender. Oh. Cameron Brate. Man, that was a bulldoze by Cameron Brate through the DB. I thought the defender just slipped on the route. Cameron Brate pretty obviously just shoved him to the ground as Keyshawn Vaughn fumbles it. And I think John Bostic got on it, and I think Washington's going to have the football. Keyshawn Vaughn fumbles it the following play, and I think John Bostic got on it for Washington. Washington thinks they have it. Bostic's got the ball, and the officials rule at that. So Washington gets the turnover after Keyshawn Vaughn fumbles it. Of course, Keyshawn Vaughn only in the game because Ronald Jones has been injured. Oh, De'Aaron Payne. What a phenomenal job to punch that ball out. And John Bostic, great reaction to find the ball and recover it. De'Aaron Payne, what a punch to knock that ball free before Vaughn hits the ground. Very clearly the play of the game so far, in my book, to reach down there and find the ball and punch it out. What a play, De'Aaron Payne. Ball don't lie. So Washington gets their first takeaway of the game, and they'll have the ball at their own 39-yard line, still in the 3rd quarter. Plenty of time left for both teams. Heineke in the gun. He's looking deep, and he's got his man. The Buccaneers have good running backs. Yeah, they do. Chris Sims on the reception into Tampa Bay territory. And again, these chunk plays for Washington have been there. Taylor Heineke, excellent job tonight. Yeah, I think they still have McCoy, right? Do they still have him, or is he hurt? Give is to Gibson on 1st and 10, and Tampa all over it. Murphy Bunting and Jason Pierre-Paul in the backfield to stuff him. Loss of 1 on the play. But yeah, they've got Fournette, Ronald Jones, and LaShawn McCoy, as well as Keyshawn Vaughn, who I actually really like. Yeah, I don't know if LaShawn McCoy's hurt or not. And then Ronald Jones has been questionable to return with a quad injury the entire game. 2nd and 11 for Washington. Ball at the Tampa Bay 43. Heineke straight drop, steps up, now backs up, under pressure, steps up in the pocket, escapes the rush, across the line, makes a man miss inside the 35 and slides down at the 30-yard line. Taylor Heineke. Ooh. Taylor Heineke's legs. I mean, that's a Deshaun Watson play right there. He's even wearing number 4. What a play. Kept his eyes downfield, made 2 guys miss, and gets the ball down to the 30-yard line. Give to Gibson, who bounces it left side, trying to turn up field. He's not really going to get there. Picks up 3. Murphy Bunting in on the stop, another flag. Man, that was a Deshaun Watson-esque play there by Taylor Heineke. Dropped back in the pocket, rush got to him, stepped up into the pocket to avoid the rush, had all kinds of room, and then broke it open. Huge gain on the play of 13 by Heineke. And we're going to add a horse collar tackle here to the end of the run. for Gibson. That's on Murphy Bunting, who made the stop. Let's take a look here. And McCoy rule out due to illness. Okay. I was going to say, because we haven't seen him at all today. And like I said, Ronald Jones has been out the entire game, but he's been questionable with a quad injury. And I don't know about that horse collar, because usually the horse collar, you grab on the jersey or on the nameplate and drag downward. Heineke takes a snap, checks down underneath. He's got his man Sims, who goes for the hurdle, and it's shut down. We've seen that quite a few times this season. A man goes for a hurdle a little bit too soon, trying to replicate Najee Harris in the college football playoff semifinal. But Antoine Winfield there to shut down the hurdle. 2nd and 4, ball at the Tampa Bay 7-yard line. They run a fake screen. They give to Gibson. Fighting forward, not going to pick up much of anything. It's Winfield again on the stop. Man, he's been in the backfield about as much as anyone for Tampa here on these gives to Gibson. Excellent game from him so far. So 3rd and 5 coming up for Washington. Obviously, you're not quite at need to have it range, but you'd like to have it. Heineke dropping back, avoids the pressure, rolling to his left. He's got room if he wants it. Heineke inside the 5, dives for the pylon. Taylor Heineke, he's in. Touchdown, Washington. Taylor Heineke. What are we watching? Taylor Heineke. Taylor Heineke. I can't even describe that. What are we watching? Taylor Heineke. Oh my goodness. I can't even describe the play. Taylor Heineke, he dove from about the 6-yard line, from the 5 or the 6, and he hit the front of the pylon, avoided like 2 Bucs defenders while doing so. Good Lord, Taylor Heineke. 2-point conversion now to tie the game. Heineke in the gun. McKissick is the back, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Quick screen to Logan Thomas, and it's not going anywhere. Tampa was all over it. Washington fails the 2-point conversion, but Taylor Heineke making a name for himself. Heineke. Good Lord. Oh my goodness. He made 2 Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson. That's two of those plays so far today. So I tweeted out Taylor Damn Heineke because Taylor Damn Heineke. And someone responded and said, please complain about the penalty called against the Bucks that should not have been called. Look, man, I do like to complain about the officials. But honestly, they've just been terrible both sides tonight. Taylor, I mean, that was like the Michael Penix Jr. dive when Indiana played Penn State in week 1 this year, except like better because it's Taylor Heineke. Do I think Deshaun Watson will get traded? I think he will ask for a trade. I think he'll ask for a trade, and I think JJ Watt will get cut. But other than that, I don't have any more. I mean, just because he asks for a trade doesn't mean they will trade him. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that goes on. I think he'll definitely ask for one if he hasn't already. As far as where, honestly, New England. I know we talked about New England a little bit earlier, Caden, as you are a Patriots fan, but honestly, why not New England? I don't know what New England has to offer in return, but you know, Taylor Heineke, 254 yards, 208 passing, 46 rushing. And Washington trails just by 2 as the kickoff goes through the end zone. Good Lord. Taylor Damn Heineke. Maybe the Steelers. What team do I think JJ Watt is going to? I think there's obviously a lot of teams that would like JJ Watt. Selfishly, I would like him to return home as Brady play action. He's looking deep down the far sideline. He's looking for Godwin, and Chris Godwin drops another one. Chris, you good, man? That's about 3 or 4 really bad drops from Chris Godwin. Yeah, selfishly, I want JJ Watt to come home, but we don't have the money to do that. So, I think the Steelers is probably a good fit. Brady looks over the middle. Godwin makes the grab this time, picks up 6, and it'll be 3rd and 4. Honestly, I think, man, there's a lot of teams that JJ Watt could go to. I think the Steelers is probably number 1 on that list. Already a stout defense. He's got, the other 2 Watt brothers are there with JJ and Derek. But yeah, I really don't know. Because like I said, he's probably going to get a lot of money wherever he goes. And I don't know the cap situations with a lot of teams. I know the Packers are really low. That's about it. 3rd and 3 here coming for the Bucks. Tom Brady finds his man Cameron Brate out across midfield inside the Washington 45. Cameron Brate has been the receiving tight end today. Gronk has been a lot more of a blocker. But this time they go 5 wide, and Cameron Brate finds the opening, and Tom Brady finds him. Big gain for Tampa on 3rd down into Washington territory. Ball came out there at the end, out of bounds already. Was definitely a reception. Brady under center. Give is to Fournette up the middle. He gets cut down inside the 40. Pats have $100 million in cap. Good God. That's terrifying. They have a lot. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. that the Pats have that much cap space. I only say that's terrifying because that's a lot of money. Tampa doesn't have to run a play here to end the third quarter as we're now under 10 seconds. Play clock at 10 now. Doesn't look like they will. Brady. They do snap it right at 0. Play fake. Brady steps up in the pocket, looks over the middle. He's got his man, Mike Evans, inside the 25, and that'll end the third quarter. Tampa Bay looking to extend the lead back out from 2 yards from 2 points. Like, dang. This game's been really exciting. I didn't think this game was going to turn out to be too much, but Taylor Heineke, man, he's been impressive. He's made this game worth watching. I can't stop talking about the kid. He's done everything. Good Lord, Taylor Heineke. What an absolute mad lad. When I saw Alex Smith wasn't playing, I was almost sure it was going to be a blowout. Yeah, I thought the exact same thing. Let me find the exact number here. I believe with Alex Smith in the lineup, the Washington is 11-5. Since the start of 2018, Washington is 11-5 with Alex Smith at quarterback and 6-26 without him. So yeah, I didn't think there was much of a shot once I saw Alex Smith was out. But damn, Taylor Heineke proving me wrong. At least even if they do lose, this game has been entertaining, and I think they're going to keep it close now. But 1 quarter to go. Washington trails by 2. Matthew Berry, obviously, ESPN Washington football team fan, tweeting out, will they ever call a hold on Tampa Bay? And the 2 options for the poll are never, it's Brady, and once when it won't matter. Obviously, Matthew Berry very frustrated. As we start the fourth, Bucks moving once again right to left. 1st and 10 from the Washington 23-yard line. Brady in the gun, sets, throws over the middle. He's got his man Leonard Fournette down close to the 15-yard line. 2nd and short upcoming. Meineke Heineken handshake. Almost, but not quite, being Taylor Heineke's name. Chris Godwin only had 2 drops the entire regular season, and he's got 5 tonight. Wow. 2nd and 2 from the 15-yard line. Brady in the gun, empty set, 2 receivers each side. Gronk in the game at tight end. Brady finally gets sacked, and it's De'Aaron Payne who forced the fumble on the last drive. 3rd down upcoming. Can the Washington defense hold again? 3rd and 7 upcoming. De'Aaron Payne, swim move on the right guard, and Brady had nowhere to go. Chris Godwin is the first player with 4 drops in a playoff game since Brian Westbrook, the former Eagles running back, against the Saints in 2007. Godwin entered the game with 4 drops his entire career. Wow. Brady quick throw out to Brown, but he missed him, and it'll be 4th and 7 from the 20-yard line. Kick upcoming for Ryan Suckup with 13 and a half minutes to go in the game. Tampa looking to go up by 5. Still would be a 1-possession game. You know what would be the funniest thing if Trevor Lawrence somehow becomes a bust? It's probably not going to happen, but that would be funny. That would be funny. Not because I want that to happen to Trevor Lawrence or because I, think that will happen, but you're right. That would be pretty funny if there was all this fight about who's going to be the first pick and who's going to get Trevor Lawrence, and he turns out to suck. 38-yarder for Suckup from the right hash. Snap is good, and Suckup makes it a 5-point game. 21-16 Tampa. 13 and a half to go in the game. Washington and Taylor Heineke will get the ball back, and they've got a shot at the lead. 13:32 to go. Dang. Like, it would even be funnier because everyone thought the Jets were going to get him, and now they're not going to get him. So if he turns out to be bad, or the other funny thing would be if he turns out to just like instantly be the best quarterback in the league. Like he's Patrick Mahomes, but better somehow. And the Jets somehow missed out on him because they won. Oh man. There are a lot of really funny outcomes with Trevor Lawrence. Skip Bayless tweeted out that sack was allowed by Tampa's backup guard. As I said before the game, I am queasy. Brady at Rodgers next week is starting to feel not meant to be. I've never been able to trust this Bucs defense. Torchable, gettable, hide your eyes. Bro, Washington has 16 points. On top of that, Brady at Rodgers already can't happen next week. So, sorry, Skip. Don't know what to tell you. So 21-16 here, Tampa leading. 13 and a half to go. Taylor Heineke coming off of the incredible diving touchdown run as the kickoff into the end zone for a touchback. Coming off that impressive touchdown run from Taylor Heineke. Taylor Heineke's ability to make play with his legs has been the difference in this game. On top of just him being able to make throws, he's been able to make plays with his legs. Let's see what happens now. Heineke in the gun, 2 receivers each side. Gibson in the game at running back. Play fake. Dumps it off to Gibson, and Heineke's slow to get up there. Slung to the ground. just getting rid of it. Dumped it off to Gibson to avoid the sack. Let's take a look here. Second and 10 here. Heineke still in the gun, 2 receivers each side. Takes a snap. Dumps it off Gibson near side. Not a lot of room, and Gibson fighting forward picks up about a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9 for Washington, trailing by 5 here. 13 minutes to go in the game. People are saying Brady is going to be a Buccaneer next year. I mean, will he ever retire? No. No, he's not going to ever retire. Tom Brady's going to play in Tampa where he doesn't have to worry about the cold until he's 53. And then he's going to get hit and put in a coma. And he's never going to actually retire. He's just going to have like an injury that keeps him from playing. Heineke rolls to his right, throws it, and it's broken up at the last minute by Whitehead. And Heineke's slow to get up again. Left wrist, left arm, grabbing it as he walks off the sideline. I don't even know who their backup quarterback would be, because Haskins isn't there anymore and Alex Smith isn't able to play. So I don't even know who. Steven Montez, rookie out of Colorado. Tresway with a punt. Gets another funky bounce, but this time everyone stays clear of it, and it's down to the 31-yard line. Heineke getting that left shoulder looked at. Left shoulder, left collarbone, and obviously hate to see that here in a playoff game. And Heineke is jogging to the locker room. So Steven Montez would be the Washington quarterback as Brady play fake. All day to throw it. He finds his man, Mike Evans, close to midfield to the Washington 49. And Evans goes quickly to the sideline and takes a knee. First and 10, Evans on a knee on the sideline. First and 10 Bucks. Let's take a look here. Sliding to make the catch. First and 10 Bucks from the 49 of Washington. Give is to Fournette. And a lot of room. Leonard Fournette left side. Breaks up field inside the 35 to the 31. Leonard Fournette, a big hole off the left side. And he picks up 18 down to the 31. And the Bucks trying to ice this one here in the fourth with Taylor Heineke going to the locker room. What team are you rooting for? I'm trying to be neutral, but I would like Washington to win this game. First and 10, Tampa Bay at the 32-yard line of Washington. Play fake, give to Scotty Miller on the reverse running right side. He's got blockers out in front, and Scotty Miller picks up about 7 on the far sideline. Should be 2nd and 3 there, close to the 25-yard line. Brady under center. They'll give to Fournette running left side. He's right at the first down marker. I think he's got enough for it. Heineke is questionable to return with a shoulder injury. Washington football team has tweeted out. So Steven Montez, the rookie from Colorado, would be the quarterback with 10 minutes to go. They're just bringing up on the broadcast. Logan Thomas would be the other quarterback. Brady straight drop, deep drop for Brady. Throws, he's got a man. That's Mike Evans inside the 5 and down to the 3-yard line. Mike Evans back in the game, and it'll be 1st and goal Tampa. And things look dire here for Washington. Tom Brady looking to put this game on ice with Taylor Heineke out. Buccaneers have not found the end zone in the red zone. Their 2 touchdowns tonight being from 36 and 27 yards out. Brady under center. Play fake. Throws. He's got his man. Touchdown. Cameron Brate went down and picked it off the ground, and Tampa Bay extends the lead 27-16 with 9:13 to go in the game. It was a low throw from Brady again, but Cameron Brate went down, and it looked like he snagged it before it touched the ground. Take a look here. Cameron Brate. Ooh, I don't think that's a catch. Take a look here. A much better view right along the ground. Ooh, that is really close, but and right there towards the end, I think the nose of the football touches the ground again. And I think this is going to be overturned as an incomplete pass. I think this one will be incomplete. The Bucs have Gronk, Cameron Brate, and OJ Howard. I know it upsets me how loaded the Bucs offense is. They've got, when everybody is healthy on Tampa Bay, they've got 3 legitimate wide receiver ones, depending on how you look at Antonio Brown. They've got 3 legitimate tight end ones, and they've got 3 legit running backs. I don't think they'd all be running back ones everywhere. But like bro. Good Lord. I'm surprised they're 11-5. I think some of that has to do with a little bit at the beginning of the season. They were trying to, catch their rhythm. But like the Saints just have their number this year. The Saints, I don't know what it is that the Saints do, but they have the Bucs number this year. They lost a stupid game to the Bears. I don't know how they lost that game. Could not tell you how they lost that one. They lost to the Rams. Okay, that's understandable. The Rams have a really, really good defense. So, I'll allow it. And then they lost to Kansas City. So, I don't think, other than Chicago, I don't think any of their losses are that unreasonable. The Saints twice, the Rams, the Chiefs, and the Bears. So, see that how you do. But like then also looking at it, they took a comeback win to beat the Chargers. Chargers were up big in that one. They beat the Giants by 2, and it was on that 2-point conversion where Tampa Bay got away with defensive pass interference after Danny Dimes dropped one in the bread basket for the touchdown. And then they immediately followed. They do rule it an incomplete pass, by the way. They followed that Giants performance up by losing to New Orleans 38-3. So they beat Atlanta by 4. And then they followed it up and beat Atlanta by 17 as Leonard Fournette touchdown. Tampa Bay, this one will not need a review. Leonard Fournette punches it in from 3 yards out. And there's the touchdown in the red zone that Tampa Bay was looking for. And Leonard Fournette extends the lead. And that should just about do it. Tampa up by 11 pending the extra point. Suck up on for the extra point. Boots it through. It's 28-16 Tampa with 9 minutes and 11 seconds to go. Joined just in time to lose all faith for the Washington football team. Yeah, no kidding. It's been an up and down game. The first 2 quarters, I was really sad, and then the third quarter happened, and I was really happy. Heineke did nothing wrong. I agree. Heineke did nothing wrong. If Montez wins this game, they'll make a movie about it. God, I hope so. Steven Montez, rookie out of Colorado, will be in at quarterback for Washington. Yeah, we get it, Christian McCaffrey. Best flip and play of the season. You're so funny, Amazon Prime and Next Gen Stats. I agree, though. Heineke did nothing wrong. Hashtag free Taylor Heineke. Hashtag get Taylor Heineke more weapons and all the other stuff that we need to say about him. Unfortunate, but that do be how it is. All right, time to close this one out. Washington trailing by 12 with 9 minutes to go. Steven Montez. Taylor Heineke on the sideline. Heineke, it looks like, will return to the field. He's got some tape and a bandage up on that left shoulder, but damn it, he's going to finish this game. Just over 9 minutes to go. Washington will get the ball to 25 following the touchback. Taylor Heineke gonna lead the comeback. I can feel it. Man's a legend already. He's gonna He's going to ice the legacy right here with a 12-point comeback in 9 minutes against Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Heineke in the gun. Gibson to his right, one receiver each side. Fake to Gibson. Heineke dumps it underneath to the tight end. Jeremy Sprinkle, first time we've called his name tonight, was in the back as the fullback on that play. And Heineke finds him for a pickup of 8. Under 9 minutes to go. Washington and Tampa both have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Washington trails by 12. Heineke in the gun here on 2nd and 2. Gibson to his right. Give is to Gibson running left. He's got the edge. He'll have the first down, and he muscles his way out of bounds. Picks up about 4 on the play. Did get the edge and picks up the first down. 8:29 to go in the game. First and 10, Washington. Clock is ticking, under 8:15 to go, approaching the 8-minute mark. First and 10, Washington from their own 37-yard line. Heineke in the gun, motions Gibson out to empty set. Heineke takes a snap, looks left, now throws back to his right, and he's got his man, and it's hauled in. Sims at the Buccaneers' 40-yard line. Taylor Heineke, a perfect ball to Chris Sims, who makes the adjustment and the grab. And Washington moving into Tampa territory, 7:40 to go. Perfect throw from Taylor Heineke and a great catch from Chris Sims, 89, at the Bucs' 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 40. Heineke in the gun takes a snap. Looking quick near side. He's got his man Logan Thomas, Logan Thomas gets out of bounds. Doesn't super matter with 7:19 to go, but does pause the clock momentarily, and now it begins to run again. 2nd and 6 following the short gain to Thomas. If he wins this game, he's the next Tom Brady, 100%. Taylor Heineke in the gun, trips receivers left, one to the right. Gibson is the back. Dumps it off to Gibson, who muscles forward, picks up about 3 or 4. It'll be 3rd and short. 6:54 to go as we are under 7 minutes. Third and 3. Washington with the ball, trailing by 12, 6:30 to go. Heineke in the gun, 2 receivers each side. J.D. McKissick is the back to his left. Bucks bring 4. Heineke over the middle. He's got his man. That's Logan Thomas again for a first down. Picks up 4. 6:20 to go now. Washington again still has 3 timeouts. Heineke, a nice throw over the middle to Thomas for that first down. First and 10, Washington from the Bucks 28. Heineke checks down to McKissick. Not much doing, only picks up a yard. He wanted to go deep. Looks like he wanted to go deep over the middle, but made the smart play and checked it down short. Only picks up a yard, though. Clock running now under 6 minutes. 2nd and 9 here. A field goal does Washington no good. They'd still be down 9. Taylor Heineke from the 27. 5:30 to go. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Heineke takes a snap, looks over the middle. He throws deep, and he's got his man at the 11-yard line. Terry McLaurin down to the 11, and Washington is in striking range just like that. 5:20 to go. Clock continues to move, but Taylor Heineke finds his man Scary Terry on the deep dig route. What a beautiful throw again. Taylor Heineke in the gun from the 11. Steps up in the pocket looking back corner of the end zone, and he overthrows his man Thomas. It'll be 2nd and 10. They need a touchdown, stop him, and another touchdown. That they do, Caden. Both teams still all 3 timeouts as we have 5:02 to go. 2nd and 10, Washington from the Tampa Bay 11. Again, a field goal does you no good. You'd still be down 2 scores at 9 points. 2nd and 10 from the 11. Heineke motions McKissick out, empty set, trips receivers left, 2 to the right. Heineke takes the snap, steps back, throws deep middle. It's broken up. Levante David at the goal line. Heineke, I think this is one where Heineke just needs to relax. You don't need the touchdown there on 2nd and 10. That's a great play by Levante David. You know, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been like genuinely excited about Washington football. But like Taylor Heineke makes me like Washington football. 3rd and 10 from the, maybe it's just the story. Trips receivers left, 2 to the right. It looked like Tampa jumped. Heineke floats one back far corner. He's got his man Steven Sims. And he gets the feet down, touchdown. Steven Sims Jr., number 15 for Washington in the far corner of the end zone. Taylor Heineke, what a throw. Taylor Heineke over the defender. Corner out from Steven Sims. He throws it over Murphy Bunting, who intercepted him earlier in the game. Steven Sims gets the toe drag. What a catch. Ooh. Ooh. There's a little bit of a bobble there. Little bit of a bobble. They're probably going to look at that. They are going to take a look at that. And I don't know if this will stand. I don't know if this will stand. There was a bobble there at the end. Catch 1, 2. That's going to be really close. I'm not going to lie. If I was reviewing this would not be a touchdown. If I was reviewing this, I don't think this would stand. Oh, God. This could very likely end up as one of those plays where whatever you called it, you end up having to stick with. This is really close. Oh. Tom Brady on the sideline. Scotty Miller also on the sideline saying it's incomplete. Regardless, that is a perfect throw by a dude named Taylor Heineke. And the call does stand. Steven Sims with the touchdown reception. Taylor Heineke, a perfect throw to the back corner of the end zone. 28-22. And Washington will kick the extra point here to make it 5. 4:51 to go. Tom Brady and the Bucs will get the ball back. Snap, good, hold down, and Hopkins' kick is right down the middle. Back to a 5-point game. Tampa Bay. Man, what a Taylor Heineke went to the locker room with a left shoulder injury, came back. Granted, he's a right-hander. So not going to lie, it's pretty funny seeing Brady mad. Yeah, it's funny being on the other end of that, isn't it, Caden? It's funny being on the other end, isn't it? Brady can't believe it. Oh, I think he yelled, "That's fucking unbelievable." That's pretty funny. Yup. Aaron Rodgers has my vote for MVP, but I wouldn't be upset if they gave it to Taylor Heineke. Rodgers in a first for this Heineke fella. Do it. Oh, man. Twitter. I freaking love Twitter, dude. All right. Washington's strong suit all season has been their defense. Packers Twitter is hashtag tank for Heineke. Oh, man. Yeah, forget about trading for Deshaun Watson. Who's going to trade for this Taylor Heineke kid? A short kickoff fielded at the 15-yard line. Run out of bounds at the 23-yard line is Mickens. And here comes Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. I got a call from a friend of mine. Chase Young going to make a play here. Need to stop him with 3 timeouts. Yep. Washington and Tampa both have all 3 timeouts. It is possible. Man, if Chase Young made a play here on Brady after saying he wants him, God, that'd be hilarious. 1st and 10, Bucs with the ball. Give is to Fournette. Not a whole lot doing up the middle, but he gets 2. It'll be 2nd down from there. I like Washington not burning the timeouts instantly because you still got 4.5 minutes here. So 2nd and 8 coming. I like not using the timeout there. Obviously, 4.5 minutes, a long time to go, but, Tampa's going to burn as much as they can. Tampa should snap it here just over 4 minutes to go, and they do at 4:05. Brady floats one near side. He's got his man, Mike Evans. What a throw, Tom Brady to Mike Evans into Washington territory, out of bounds with 4 minutes to go. 35 yards, Mike Evans on the receiving end. He beat, I believe it was Ronald Darby again. It's not Ronald Darby. That's 29. And it's 29, Kendall Fuller. I thought it was Darby again. It was not. Mike Evans had 1 catch in the first half, and he is definitely shown up here in the second. Give to Fournette, bounces it outside. He's got the corner inside the 40 to the 35-30, and he slides down, picks up 13, and stays in bounds. Leonard Fournette, a smart play there. That is a veteran move from Leonard Fournette. Taylor Heineke on the sideline, just hoping for a chance. Washington's defense needs to make a stand here, and they will burn their first time out here with 3:46 to go. I'm going to take a look here. Washington's defense over the last 5 weeks had not allowed a team over 24 points. Dallas only scored 16. Sorry. So they allowed 14, 20, 20, 15, 17, 16, 9. So they hadn't allowed more than 23 dating back to November 16th. They gave up 30 to Detroit on November 15th. So the last 7 weeks of the season, they did not allow a team over 23 points. They didn't allow a team over 20 points. Seattle and Carolina both got 20. Every other team 14, 15, 17, 16, and 9. So they only allowed 2 teams to hit 20, and neither of them got more than 20. And Tampa Bay here is going to pick up 28 points at least. Of course, Washington did pick up that win at Pittsburgh in Week 13 on Monday night. That 23-17 win. 2nd and 9 here for Tampa from the 26-yard line. Play fake. Brady under pressure, and he's going to go down. Daron Payne. Again, a huge sack from Daron Payne. Washington brought the pressure, thinking run, and Payne just pretty much goes unblocked, and Brady goes down. Washington Football tweeting out, oh no, this isn't Washington Football. This is their SB Nation account. Tweeted out, everyone thought this game was going to be trash, an absolute blowout after Week 17. I don't think that's true. I think people thought this would be a blowout once Alex Smith was ruled out. Chase Young is on the sideline here on 3rd and 18. Chase Young is on the sideline, helmet off. 3rd and 18. Washington, no timeouts remaining. They just used their third. Oh, Chase Young, that right leg bent in a way that it's not really supposed to. They're on that last pass rush. So he'll come out of the game. 3rd and 18 for Tom Brady and the Bucs. Dumps it short underneath Chris Godwin. He gets close to the first down marker down to the 20. Washington cannot stop the clock, so we'll be under 3 minutes to go. And it looked like Brady wanted to go for it, but it does appear that they'll send out the field goal unit. I thought Chase Young would get at least 1 sack. Yeah, he didn't really do a whole lot tonight. It was mostly inside. Daron Payne and I guess Montez Sweat had a little bit of a play. But yeah, Chase Young really didn't do a whole lot. As we're under 3 minutes, Suckup for a 37-yarder from the left hash. Snap, good hold down, and Suckup's kick is up. Just sneaks it through the left upright. And it'll be 31-23. Washington needs a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to send this bad boy to overtime. Heineke will get the ball back. 2:49 to go. He was getting double teamed. Yeah. It's kind of hard to not double team Chase Young after the year he's had. It's prime time, Taylor Heineke time. Words I've never tweeted before. Tom Brady has left the door open for Taylor Heineke. What a tweet. 2021 is prime human involvement in the world. 2:49 to go. Heineke and the Washington football team are about to get the ball back. Kickoff is away and let go again into the end zone for another touchback. Good Lord. 8 points to tie it. That's all they need. Taylor Heineke, 1st and 10 from the 25. Straight drop from the gun. Heineke deep over the middle. He's got his man Terry McLaurin to the 42, and a flag comes in late in the secondary. Dean on the stop, and the clock will stop on the penalty. Holding on the defense. Penalty will be declined, and Washington's got it out across their own 40. I would have never thought this would be this close. I thought it would be pretty close when Alex Smith was still the quarterback. I had no idea Taylor Heineke would put on a virtuoso like this. Heineke from the gun takes a snap. Near side, and a great hands catch from Sims, and another flag. First and 10, Washington across midfield. 2:30 to go. Clock stopped on the penalty. Heineke deep over the middle, throws behind his man and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Second and 10, Washington from the Bucs 49. Heineke looking to lead a game-tying drive against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady. 30-23 Bucs lead. Heineke, quick throw, far side. He's got his man McKissick. Lost control. It was a fumble. Official threw down the little blue beanbag to make it, to say it was a fumble. Yeah, that looks like a fumble to me, catching a fumble. This to me is a catch and a fumble. They rule it incomplete. Terry McCauley, the booth of, or the official, saying it's a fumble, but outside of 2 minutes and Washington without any timeouts can't challenge it. Heineke, 3rd and 10. He's hit from behind and sacked back at the 40. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning. Levante David came on the blitz up the middle. And Heineke with nowhere to go. Fourth and 21. All comes down to this. JD McKissick definitely caught it and fumbled it. And originally the close official ruled it that. And then a different official came in and said no. 4th and 21 at the 2-minute warning. Taylor Heineke, does he have one last zing in him on 4th and 21? Washington with the ball at their own 40 on 4th and 21. Bucks rush 4. Heineke steps away from pressure. Heineke just launches one deep for the sideline, and it's broken up. Logan Thomas was the intended target, and it falls incomplete. And that should do it. Taylor Heineke gave it his all. He was looking for Logan Thomas deep down the near sideline. He just kind of chucked it up there. And Logan Thomas could not quite come down with it. It was deflected. Just could not quite make the play. Mike Edwards and Davis. Yeah, Davis, 24, combined to break it up. Tom Brady will take a knee. The Bucks are thieves of joy. Damn right they are. Brady will knee it one more time here on 3rd down. And that will conclude night 1 of NFL's Wild Card Weekend. 3 games in the books, 3 games to go. In the early game today, we had the Buffalo Bills surviving a late Colts rally in a 3-point win, 27-24. The Rams and Jared Goff really just beat Seattle down in Seattle 30-20. Defense of the Rams played excellent, including a pick 6. And then in the nightcap, Taylor Heineke did all he could, but Tampa Bay pulls it out 31-23. And that'll do it for night 1. That'll do it from the stream. Thank you, Caden, for tuning in all night. Be sure to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed. Click the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a video. I'll probably be live tomorrow night for Steelers Browns. And then also I'm thinking about streaming the college football playoff championship game on Monday night between Alabama and Ohio State. So yeah, also you can follow me on Twitter at DBSportsYT. Put that in the chat here really quick. DB Sports YT is the YouTube, or not the YouTube, is the Twitter name. If you guys feel free to follow me on that. I do occasionally tweet while streaming. I also usually tweet out before I go live just to give everyone a heads up. But yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight. I will, yeah, that's it. Like, subscribe. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.